This channel is designed for adults viewing only, and certain videos will contain rated M for mature video games, featuring realistic violence, gore and suggestive themes. If you are not an adult, do not view the content on this channel.
Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane. That controller can only mean one thing. We'll be playing the Super Nintendo. On today's episode of Memory Lane, we're going to be playing the Final Fantasy III Squaresoft game for the Super Nintendo. And this is directly from the original owner. Bought his whole collection over a year ago, and we're going to be testing out to see if there's any saved files still remaining on the cartridge. Now this will be the first time that I'm trying this cartridge. And you can see I created my own end label right there. So let's take it out of its case right there. The contacts are nice and clean. The end label looks pretty good. Let's see if we can get this focused here. And the actual label itself says Final Fantasy III. I have a little creature right there. I'm not sure what that is, but so yeah, we're gonna find out if there is any saved files still on this cartridge. I always find that to be quite interesting. It's definitely a dive into the past. Over 20 years ago. This game is definitely pretty old. I would say this game is probably more than likely around 25 years old. So if there is any saved files on here, these saved files will potentially be around that age, 25 years. So let's head over to the Super Nintendo and let's try it out, see if it works. Alright, let's see if we can get this cartridge working here. This is Final Fantasy III. It's the one thing I'm afraid of, is that these cartridges are a little bit more stubborn. I don't want to cause anything to erase the save files. Let's see if this works. Here we go, we got Final Fantasy III. This game came out apparently around '94. Now let's watch the little animated Super Nintendo introduction right here. Now the Final Fantasy games definitely shined on the Super Nintendo. Great 16-bit video games here, and look at that. That is a pretty cool, some really cool Super Nintendo music right there, as you can hear. And the Final Fantasy III logo looks like a fire. Look at that, that's insane. You got the lightning in the background. Alright, let's see if there's any save. Oh, and there is saved files. I mean, look at this. So we have time 4:12, which I think that's 4 hours and 12 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And then we have 27 hours and 50 minutes and 6 hours and 15 minutes right there. Level 13, 32, and 16. And these files, this cartridge came from the original owner when I bought this, by the way. So this game is probably, these are the original save files. So these are definitely over 20 years old. Let's choose this one right here. And let's check it out. Oh, what the hell is that? We have a beast right there. I mean, look at that. And TJ, as you can see right there, that's actually the guy I bought the games from. So that's actually his name right there. And I bought like a whole bunch of games from him, like a whole bunch, including Earthbound, which I actually did an episode on that like last year sometime. Earthbound, like save files on it, and they still exist. Now, I don't know too much about this game, but the graphical effects on this are pretty cool. It has that like almost 3D type look to it, but not quite 3D. You see something that showed up here. Oh my god, what is this? And much like any role-playing game from back then, you can easily get sucked into a battle. Alright. So that would be that right there. Let's go inside that cave. I saw a cave. See, I'm not a huge role-playing fanatic. Oh my god, as soon as you walk into the cave, you got like all these huge monsters. Look at this. That looks like a stingray. What the hell is that thing doing inside of a cave? It's supposed to be in the water. And we got that thing down there. I don't know what that thing is. It was grotesque. And we got the stingray right there. Let's see if we can take that thing out. And we won, but exploring the cave is pretty dangerous. Like, as you can see right there, there's a lot more beast. And we got the nice Super Nintendo graphics. Look at this. It looks pretty good. And we're being sucked into a battle again. Oh my, what the hell is that? It looks like a shit monster. Or a bear. Is that a bear? It's a freaking bear. Oh my god, it's a gold bear. Now we have to take this blue thing out. And I don't know what to make of that thing. So you see, we're pretty much in good shape here. We can actually take out whatever enemies we want. Easily. So that's pretty much that. And I don't want to... Let me see here. What kind of equipment do we have here? Now, you guys might not know. You guys might know a little bit more about this game than I do, so I'm just showing you guys whatever's inside here, the skills and all that stuff, items, all the different items that we have. Maybe there's some items that are more rare than others. Who knows? Alright, I'm going to restart it. Now let's go into the second save file, which happens to be the more like 26 hours or something like that. Let's take a look at that. 27 hours. Alright, let's check this out. You can see we're in a completely different location. It's a little map down there. And we'll get the items real quick. I'm guessing that we probably have a lot more items here. I mean, look at this. These are the different items and tools and all kinds of weird stuff. Look at this. Dried meat. Tonic. There's a lot. Apparently there's a lot more items to get. So that's the reason why this list goes all the way down like this. So this game was never finished. Looks like you might have played it 27 hours and then switched to another game. Got bored of it maybe, I'm not sure. Well, you can see right here the graphics on this looks pretty cool. And we got pyramids. Looks like pyramids. Killer pyramids. Is that what we're seeing here? What is this? Alright, we killed one of them. Killed another one, and that's a lot of damage that the thing threw out. Let's see if we can kill that one over there. And there we go. So the save files definitely work perfect on this. It held up quite well. Now let's look at the lava graphics on that. It looks like there's a lava pit over here. And then we got sucked right back into a battle again. Same exact enemies as before. That's one thing that's slightly annoying about these games. Nonetheless, these games were a fan favorite for many RPG fans. Like if you had a Super Nintendo back in the day, you were pretty much set. There's so many RPGs that you can get. Now the only issue, a lot of them are super expensive now. So if you try to actually buy them on eBay or from a private seller or anywhere for that matter, they're a lot more expensive now than what they used to be. Alright, let's go down here. I remember when some Super Nintendo games were really, really expensive. Like $79.99. What the hell is that? That's a huge... I guess that's supposed to be a buffalo? This is Buffalax and a lizard. Alright, let's take this thing out. And there we go. That was a massive beast. And there's a town right here. Let's go inside this town. Oh, and as soon as I went into that town, I left. So I can explore the town and see exactly what we have here. Okay, so this person's saying I'm hiding away from Kefka. Wherever the hell that is. If you guys know what that is, comment down below and fill me in on what Kefka is. Apparently this is a little shop right here. You can buy different things. And this guy looks like he's on speed or something. He's running around like he has ADHD. I mean, what the hell? Alright, we are exploring a little village here. Look at this. And how is there a boat over here? I don't remember there being water near the village. That's really weird. Well, that is the Final Fantasy III on the Super Nintendo. The save files, as you can see right here, they actually work fine. They held up quite well. Now, I am the second owner of this cartridge. It came from the original owner. He had it stored in his basement for a long time. And you can see that it held up and it works fine. And these are his original save files from over 20 years ago. Like back in 94 and 93, something like that. So you might as well say like 25 years ago. Now it's working fine. I mean, look at this. It's pretty crazy. So if you enjoyed this episode of Memory Lane and you want to see more crazy classic digital save file episodes exploring the unknown, trying to see if there is actual save files on these cartridges, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below. I find this stuff to be really interesting. Diving into the past, exploring someone else's memory right here. This is definitely he probably has tons of memory playing this game. Because look, you put 27 hours into it. And I'm pretty sure that some of you guys probably put quite a few hours playing these games as well. So stay tuned. We'll definitely explore more role-playing cartridges and see exactly what save files exist.